What's up, guys? It's Chellers, and welcome back to another episode of NHL 19 franchise mode for the Vancouver Canucks. In the last episode, we simmed through the entire regular season, and unfortunately, we got last place. And also, even worse, we did not win the lottery. We actually lost all three spots of the lottery with our pick. However, with one of our other picks, I believe it was Toronto. We'll be looking at that after. We did win the third overall pick, so we do have 3 and 4 as our picks. Plus, we have another pick. If I go to draft board, I think we only have 2 first rounders, right? Projected picks. And we have 3. So we have Toronto's who won the lottery. We have ours, and we have Columbus, which is 28th overall. So what we're gonna do first is again look at our contract situation and see what kind of positional needs we have. We could also look through the draft board on that, but. And looking through this, and I could see that Brock Besser actually wants an extension before the resign phase. So if this is right, I think I could get him for the 85% thing right now. Let's try this out. So he wants 6.95, and he's an 87 overall. Sorry, 6.975 times 0.85. That equals to 5.928. So we can get Besser on a 5.95 contract for 2 years. I think that's a pretty good deal. How about if you wanted more? Yeah, he's going to keep on going up. So we'll keep the 2-year deal. And see what he says. He should be accepting it. Are there any other guys that want extensions? Quinn Hughes. He's probably going to want he wants a one-way deal already. That is interesting. So maybe he might grow a lot. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. He's a UFA though. Actually, we have to do this. Okay, let's just do 2.5 for 2 years. This is an interesting one. I did not expect that to happen. Leipzig, Goldobin, Boucher. These guys are all nothing special, so we could just sign them after. Goalies, Demko, I'm pretty sure is still a. Oh no, he's a free agent as well. Let's see what he wants. He apparently wants 5.6 million. All right, let's just wait on that. Let us just wait on that because it's not making any sense. So yeah, let's go to the draft board and look at the depth chart, right? Yeah, forward depth chart. So everything is a weakness besides our depth forwards and our prospects. Which, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, we have Horvat, Besser, Pedersen, and Berchi basically as our 4 best players. Then we have no other 80s. So another forward is definitely in there. Our prospects are a strength, however, for defense. However, everything else is a weakness. And that we can see because we have our 2 best Ds are 80 overall. We have Hughes and Uolevi as the potentials. So I think we want to draft 2 forwards. Here it says our starting goalie is a strength and our goalie prospects are neutral. I guess Demko isn't considered a prospect anymore. So they are saying that we should be going for the center Rogers or Blanchard or Solovyov or Jeff Blanchard. So I think I might want to go with Blanchard. I'll look at the draft class because there was that sniper, I believe. Is it one of those guys? I think it was projected to go 2nd overall, right? Yeah, Hutchings. So these are the 2 guys they're saying we should be taking. And the other 2 guys are defensemen. So Blanchard is a 2-way forward. He has A everywhere. And if you look at Hutchings, he has A+, A+, A minus, A+, A minus A, A+, A minus A. So basically, Hutchings is definitely the better one according to our scouts. And then we have Rogers, who looks like a steal. A+, 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 A minus, A minus. His strength is a 200-foot game, offensive creativity and playmaking ability, and this is his reach because he's only 6'1". 6'1" is a pretty good height. Similar to Backstrom, Blanchard similar to Thornton, Hutchings similar to Goulet. Alright. What I might consider doing is trading up to that 2nd overall pick. Just because we could get those 2 guys. Sorry about that. That was my phone. So yeah. Before we do that, let's go to the draft class and again let's look at the scouts. Sorry, not the scouts. The recommended gem busts. So, are there any gems and are there any busts? I believe there were 3, right? Yeah, 3 gems, 2 busts. So this guy is a low elite right winger, medium star goalie, and a medium elite defenseman. So this medium elite defenseman looks like they say 88 to 93. That's what? That's 3rd round. So we will definitely try and get this Millman guy. What is he? The 2-way defenseman. Yeah, right here, 2-way defenseman. This goalie I'm not really gonna pick up, and this winger I'm definitely gonna be taking. So what I'll do is, well, actually, something I forgot to talk about, and I was thinking while I was looking at another video, was that I should be taking out the player type as having to be revealed. But I think I might just leave it like that. But the, how was it? I think it was the potential. The potential should be shown, just so it's not impossible to do for a trade. So we're gonna put show potential on, and the rest we'll just leave. I'll leave player role on, I guess. Not player role, sorry, player type on, just so you know if there's a sniper, playmaker, all that. The rest will be off. So just doing a little edit on the scouting, the fog of war. So let's jump into the draft. Here we go. Let's see if we could trade for that 2nd round pick. I'm pretty sure we could if we do both our first, which I'm trying not to do. So Flea doesn't want to give up that pick, but we'll give them our 4th overall pick, which is ours, which you can see is definitely not worth the trade. And I will be adding, if I add our 3rd, would this work? Rejected. Okay, if I add our 1st. Rejected. Okay. If I add our, I think adding the 1st is a bit too much. Like a 1st and a 3rd. This is the most I would do. Okay, forget it. Let's just we won't take. Well, hopefully so that's Jack Hughes. Hopefully that guy that we were looking at, Hutchings at least, name doesn't get taken. He probably will. Let's see. Yeah, there's Hutchings got taken. So we'll be getting those 2 other wingers. That winger in the center, I mean. We'll be taking Blanchard, as well as Rogers. So there you go. Was Blanchard? I'm pretty sure he's Canadian, right? To a name like Blanchard. How do I check this? Yeah, he's American. Okay, so we got 2 Americans. And this Hutchings guy, he is a American as well. So we have a lot of Americans this draft, because even Jack Hughes is American. So the first 4 picks are all American. Then we have Slovenia. We have this guy was from what? I really don't remember what country that is. And Krebs is a 6th overall pick, better medium elite. So let's just sim to our 1st round pick on the Columbus one. We probably want to get a defenseman if there's any good ones. If not, we'll get a forward. So there's Nolan Foote as a winger. None of these guys we've scouted besides Brophy, and his potential doesn't look good. So we might consider. See the grinder? I don't like this. I might consider going with the sniper, Kaliev. He's not scouted as well. I mean, we're taking a risk here with either going for Nolan Foote, who I'm pretty sure is a power forward, I believe. If I remember from last year, there's Lavoie, who's a center. I don't think we need a center. And then Kaliev is a sniper. So I think, let's see what we have in our team. We have a sniper already, right? With Besser. We have a 2-4 winger that we drafted. Pedersen's a center. No. Alright, so I think we'll go with Kaliev. We'll look at Nolan Foote though and see how he is. So medium top 6 forward, so that was a good pick. Lavoie's a medium top 9 forward, so that's a good pick for us. And Nolan Foote's the same thing. So basically it's by overall which one's going to be better. I'm hoping our guy, Kaliev, will be better. And now we have the 1st overall pick in the 2nd round. And I think now I might use the gem pick that we have. I think it might be the smartest thing. Get this medium elite defenseman. He is right-handed, even that's pretty good. We have Quinn Hughes and Millman as our right-handed prospects, as well as Ulevi as our left-handed prospect. And I'll keep going. So there's still that low elite guy. I just want to look at what round he's projected. And we'll look at other potential guys, like this low top 6'4", low top 4'4", a D, sorry. So, gem bust one more time. This low elite is projected 140. So, how about... that's what, 140, 30, 30. That's like fifth. Oh, that's fourth round, right? No, it's fifth round. We currently have the 63rd overall pick, so we won't take him right away. We'll scout by potential right now. There's a medium elite guy. We'll take this guy right now. A grinder, medium elite. Let's just snag him up right away. So we did what? 3, 4, 5 picks. 4 of them are medium elites. Oh, fifth round. I don't think that guy's going to be there anymore. I didn't realize we didn't have our 4th round pick. Unless that was our 4th round pick. Oh, and he is still there. Okay, that is lucky, man. Look at that. 141 Central Scouting rank. We're 125 overall. Let's take him. There you go. Another elite potential guy. 6th round pick. Now we'll just scout. We'll just do blind picking. We didn't take a goalie. I don't think we need to take a goalie. We have DiPietro and Demko. There's no guaranteed guys anymore right here. Look at my potential. There's a medium top 9 forward. Is the best exact one we have. So I mean, we could take a chance maybe at the center playmaker Buggle. I mean, he is not compared to anything. Let's just draft him, see what happens. Medium top 9 forward, not a bad pick for 6th round. You know, you could go to like an 80 overall maybe, depending on what his overall is right now. And now it's what our last pick or second last pick. Let's just take a defenseman. This guy is a exact 7th D, so we won't want him. Any other defenseman? Here you go. Let's take this McCarty guy. Medium 70. Alright, so we got a medium 70 either way. Do we have one more pick? I think this is the last pick of our draft. Hopefully, we can get lucky. We'll just take a shot in the dark with this Wernbloom guy. We have no idea if he's going to be good. We didn't scout him at all. And he was a bust pick. Alright, so that should be everything, right? Yeah. Alright, so we did all our picks. Really good. We got a lot of elite players in Blanchard, Rogers, Millman, Bogosian, and Pakaslati. So we did a really good draft, especially for year 1. We already built a pretty good prospect pool right there. And we'll go assign our scouts. Sorry, not assign our scouts. Resign our players as well as resign our scouts, because we should have some. Yeah. We have 4 scouts, 3 of them being AHL scouts, 1 of them being the NHL scouts. So we got to get that done right away. And we have some free agents to get rid of. Hughes accepted the contract and Besser accepted the contract, so that's done. Hughes and Besser are locked up. I think Besser was... No, sorry, I think Hughes is 2 years. So who else are we missing here? Ben Hutton, we'll go by position. So centers, we have Horvat, Pedersen, Beagle, Sutter, Granlund. Should we give the guy a contract? How much does he want? 2.4 million? I mean, no, it's not worth it. Carroll, we'll just give him a 2-way deal just to get our team in the AHL pretty good. Utica. Dahlin should be growing. He was a 60 overall, right? So he grew 5 points. We have this guy. We'll release him. Rogers. We won't sign Rogers yet. Actually, should we? He was our 4th pick, right? Yeah, you know, we will sign him. And we'll make him play in the preseason. Right? Yeah. We'll make him play in the preseason so he could grow a bit. Sorry, not so he could grow, so we could scout, so we get his overall. Left wingers, we have Leipzig. How much does Leipzig want? 1.875. We'll give him 1.75 for 2 years. Reed Boucher, 1 million. We'll give him 950 over 2 years. Gons, shouldn't want much. He wants a lot. For a 77 overall, I'm going to release him. Tyler Mott, he really shouldn't want it. It's better be a 2-way deal. 1-way deal, we are going to release him as well. This Archibald guy, we'll give him a 2-way deal just to fill out our Utica team. Bittner, we will sign him to a 2-way deal. Corone. Release. Blanchard, this was our 3rd overall pick. We'll give him a contract because we don't know what his overall is. We'll play him in the preseason. Right wingers, we're going to have Goldobin, who wants $3.1 million. I am definitely releasing you. And these guys. So Bogosian, I'm not going to sign. I'm not going to sign any of these guys. Defense. So Ben Hutton, how much does Ben Hutton want? $4.1 million. That is a lot of money. I'll give him $4 million over 2 years. Derek Pouliot, 2.6. We'll give him 2.5. Delzato doesn't want an extension, so we'll release 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. This guy will sign because he's 70 overall. 3, 4, 5, 6. Gunnarsson will release. Where is... Here's Hughes. I guess what we'll do is we'll sign Wu to a contract since he could play in the AHL, I think. Actually, no, I don't think he could, but whatever, we'll have him there. Millman, I don't think we'll give him a contract. And then we have to sign Demko. Wants, there you go, 1.375. So we give him 1.3 years for 1 year. And Nilsson will release because Demko will be our undisputed backup. We'll have DiPietro and Bachman as our goalies in the minors. And that should be every contract. We'll go to the assigned scout now. So here we go, assigned scout. It was the 3 AHL guys. I think we could sort by years left, right? Yeah, contract years. Here we go. Alright, so we have Fristic. What was he? NHL Atlantic. Yeah, we'll give him a contract. He's an A+. Oh, we check his ratings right there. Okay, so just go back 2 years left. So these guys are all A+. Okay, so we'll leave these guys. We'll sign all these guys. 5 years, don't have to worry about him. Jeffrion, 5 years as well. And Dimitriakos, 5 years as well. Alright, so that should be all our scouts. And we will advance day. Hopefully everyone we give contracts to accepts. Let's just see. So Boucher accepted, Leipzig accepted, Pouliot accepted, Hutton, yep, Bittner, Archibald, Carroll rejected, 20 players competing for his position. Alright, we'll just let him go. Demko rejected, I guess didn't offer him enough money. Wu accepted, Rogers accepted, Blanchard accepted. Alright, so we're going to release Carroll because we can't really sign him unless we give him a really big deal, which I don't want to do. And we'll have to re-sign Demko. So let's just drop down. Carroll we will release. And then goalies, Demko. We'll give him 1.4 million. Just like that. Just so he should accept that. I don't see why he wouldn't accept. Advanced day. So that's one code, one scout. And Demko accepted. That's our second scout. There should be 2 more. There's our third and the last one. I think we'll wait 1 more day. Alright, so there's all our scouts. We have everyone signed. Let's sim to free agency and see who's available. So, alright, yep, draw the trading block. I might have to edit that so we don't have to deal with that annoying trades every single second. And Artemi Panarin is a free agent. Oh, wow, okay. As well as Duchesne, Skinner, Zuccarello. But as you can see, because a full year has gone by, the only one that we know the exact rating so far is Nate Schmidt and Zuccarello. So that's interesting. So we don't know if Panarin, what overall he really is. It could be an 89, could be a 90, could be an 87. Same with everyone else here. So I'm not sure what we want to do. Let's look at UFAs. Potential. They have no prospects. How about goalies? Any goalie prospects that are there? No. Robin Lehner is available. We're not going to go for a goalie. But I do think we could sign Panarin. Then we will really have a really good first line with Besser, probably Pedersen. He might pass Horvat, but if not, we'll have Horvat, Besser, and Panarin. Then our second line we would have Berchi, Pedersen, and blank so far. So I think I think if we get Panarin for like $8 million for 3 years, it's actually a really good contract. So let's go ahead and offer his contract. Then look at defenseman. So Zdeno Chara as a free agent. He wants 2 years. He's an 85 overall still. We could sign him, but I don't think we should. Any other guys? Telzado. No, let's look at our contracts again and see if there's any positions that we have to re-sign. Sign that to make our team better. However, we're still listed as rebuilders, so we don't want to go a bit too crazy in free agency. I think Panarin might be just it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I'll send like a 78 overall defenseman just so I don't have to worry about playing Quinn Hughes right away. So we'll go with the defenseman. Alright, so defenseman, UFA, ED. So let's go for like a 78 overall. That's exactly like that overall. Here you go, Hunt. He wants 2 years. Is there any that want 1 year? Georges, no, we didn't scout him. Okay, we'll sort by overall. Look at all like the 78s. So Morrow, okay, we could sign. No, Morrow wants 2 years. Here you go. Folin, 78 overall, he only wants 1 year. So we'll give him a contract. We'll give him 1.25. He should accept that. And that's all we're doing. One big free agent, the other guy just to improve our defensive depth by a bit. Actually, wait. Before we do any simulating, I know I'm taking a lot of time here, but let's just look at our forwards one more time. So if we get Panarin, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be our top 6. Let's just say like Leipzig, Pedersen, Berchi, Horvat, Besser, Panarin. Then we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so it's not a terrible offensive core. It's still bad, but could be worse. So let's just sim to the next season and see what happens. Panarin and Folin. So Folin accepted. Now let's wait on Panarin, and Panarin accepted. All right, so we got Panarin. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna look at what are we gonna do now? I believe the scouting accuracy drops on all of our players just because like a full 3 months goes by. So we're going to trade offer, Bodker. I'm going to do this right away and edit the trading block. Shouldn't take long. There you go. Our surplus, we'll take all our picks. Bang, bang, bang. On the future picks, we'll take out everything. Off, off, off. Once. We'll go fast here. Off, off, off. Take out that. Because I just don't want to get any trades. Because they're really annoying. I want to keep my team the way I want it. I don't want to get trades bombarded on me for every 2 seconds. So get that out of the way. And now we'll be simming to the start of the season before the preseason. Just so we could see how good our team will be. Now, there's no doubt that I'm pretty sure Panarin will be our best player. Unless Besser has some crazy growth. But this shouldn't be taking too long. Pedersen, I don't think will be higher overall than Bo Horvat as well because, Pedersen, he was 82, so he did grow a lot, but, he has to grow another 3 overall points this offseason without Besser having to grow 1. So Pedersen will definitely be our second-line center. But again, you never know. We'll find out right now. So, done. And let's go to the edit line. So, Panarin, yeah, I'm right. He's our number 1 guy. But yeah, see how everyone is either 3 bars or 2 bars. So, we're not even 100% sure. Like, Pedersen's our first-line center now. We're not sure about everything here. So, what I could do... see, no one scouted. Even look at our scratch, full and got that. So I'm not exactly quite sure what I have to do for this. Like if I have to play games and after a while it'll like show everything. But if that's the case, like I'd rather just take out the whole fog of war completely just so I know what my overall players are. I'm going to consider for the next episode because this could get pretty annoying, not seeing if my players grew or not. So we'll leave that there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We did a nice, really nice draft, a pretty good free agent signing in Artemi Panarin. And let's see what we're listed as now. We're still listed as a rebuilder. I'm a bit surprised at that. Maybe when our scouting like changes, all our overalls, maybe it might say hopeful. But I mean, we still have another year of tanking, I believe. So leave a like if you liked the video, and remember to subscribe for some more content. And I'll see you guys soon.